Good morning. Let's talk about why it's very important this year if you've never ever voted before and if you never ever vote again that you stand up for your family this year. For those that don't know me, let's pull up this little blurb here. My name's Virgil Beersel. My campaign sign is vbsenate.com. Got zero money, $0, and lots of hope. You and your family as Texans are being destroyed, and I'm going to show you why. Your future, your ability to work your way up the ladder is being destroyed. When you get some time, you go look at my website, vbsenate.com. They call me Virgil the Jobs Guy, and the reason why is because I only focus on jobs. Let's pull that out. Let's pull this up here. This is how you can get hold of me. Email me, vbeers@gmail.com. I will respond. Senator Cornyn is on the ropes this year. Paxton's going to beat him. I'm going to beat Paxton. But let's show you what's going on here. Indian Americans driving Texas growth, U.S. Senator. They're talking about Cornyn now. U.S. Senator John Cornyn has emphasized the importance of strong U.S.-India relations and lauded the Indian American community as the driving force behind Texas economic growth and innovation during an event here. This event was held in Plano. I get lots of stories about whole communities in North Texas are being taken over by Indians. Many of you have heard about this epic city where they're talking about putting Sharia law and they're going back and forth and everything. Well, folks, there's a little difference between Sharia law going into the community or Indians completely taking over community. It's not Texas. It's not where we're from. It's not what we're about. It never will be about the freedom. Our ancestors died at the Alamo so that we wouldn't have to be going through this shit. Now, here's a little deal I draw up every month. It's called the Presidential Job Campaign, Job Creation Scorecard. Every month, and this changes monthly. Right now, as of January 2007, 55.5% of all new jobs in America are going to native-born Americans. 44.5% foreign-born job gains. When Cornyn talks about this driving Texas growth, what he's talking about is depriving you American citizens of jobs so they can import guest workers from India to take those jobs, which destroys the future of your family. If that's not a sorry piece of shit, I don't know who else is. Now, Paxton won't commit on it, but I'm pretty sure that he will do the same thing just because of the fact he won't commit. Ken Paxton, if you're listening to this, come out on record. Tell us. Say, I am going to end the use of taxpayer money to hire contractors who do not hire Americans. Period. That's all you got to say, Ken Paxton. Get off your butt, zip up your pants, quit playing with the girls, and come out on the record and tell us where you stand. Now, they call me Virgil the Jobs Guy. And you hear every month, and I'm not cutting down Trump. He's got a lot of snakes that are surrounding him. Billionaires like Elon Musk and Tim Cook and all them other sorry assholes. Zuckerberg, I wouldn't trust him no further you can throw him. Trump is trying to create jobs, I do believe. But if you pull this up right here, you'll see that job creation is going down and down and down. Native born employment has been going down and down and down. It started going up there for a little bit this last time, but now it's going down again. Same thing, foreign born employment's going up, went down a little bit, but now it's going back up. I update this monthly. You really need to look at it. And the reason I go back to January 2007, see these figures here, how they're up and down, up and there's so much, that's what I call noise. There's so much noise in them, you can't really tell if you only look at recent months. When these people jump up and down and say, "Hey, native-born Americans got 58,000 jobs and foreign-born got shit." Actually, it was the opposite. Foreign-born job gains was 50 this last month. Native-born was minus 561,000. But as you can see, it goes back and forth every month. There is no definite trend here, is what I'm trying to say. Continued insured unemployment claims going through the roof, ain't it? Here's the foreign-born versus native-born. Notice how I said 50,000 and minus 561,000. There it is. I'll go all the way. Unlike everybody else, this is the last 2 months, July and August 2025. I go all the way back to the beginning, January 2007, and compare it against August 2025 so I can get actual numbers, which shows you here is what is happening. Now, every month, Wall Street jumps up and down, and they say, "Oh, man, there's how many million is there? There's 7,181,000 jobs available right now." Now, if job openings is declining, wouldn't you think hires would be increasing? That's why I don't trust this. This is what they call the JOLTS propaganda. JOLTS, right there. JOLTS. It's nothing but propaganda. If these job openings are declining, by God, that damn hires better be going up, and it's not. This is why you're not finding no jobs. I got all the numbers out there. But the number one thing that's killing you Texans, especially more than anything, is Governor Abbott and Senator Cornyn doing everything they can, bend over backwards, kiss each other's butt, and import more Indians to take your jobs here in America. And they're giving those jobs, about 46% of them, whatever it said a while ago, to Indians in America. And then you're wondering why you and me and everybody else can't find a goddamn job? That's why. So like I say, if you've never done it before, you really need to get out and vote. I'm a nobody. But for 22 years, I've watched this. I've written tens of thousands of emails all the way up and down to government saying, "Hey, this is what's happening." And nobody's listening. So what's happening is our government at the federal and state level is hiring contractors. It don't matter what the name of the company is. And those contractors, instead of hiring Americans, they're hiring these Indians to take the jobs. You can go to any Texas state agency. You can go to an agency in Florida, anywhere that's using contractors. If you go in there and they're not talking in American, and the majority of those folks are Indian, you can bet your ass you're not going to get hired there. Now, what makes it worse than anything is these people are using your taxpayer money that you paid in, your family paid in, to pay these contractors. That is immoral to start with. It should be illegal. I'm the only one that's campaigning to replace Senator Cornyn that's even discussing it. You really need to get on your butt, guys. If you ever want to work again as Americans in America, you need to get off your butt and go vote this year. I could really use your support because I'm a nobody. I'm not going to get in there unless you vote me in there. And you can guarantee that if I get in there, we're going to have these conversations in Washington, D.C. and in Texas. I don't give a damn if I got to go down to Abbott's office and Attorney General, whoever, and a Texas Comptroller's office and say, "Hey, we're going to talk about this," because we are going to talk about it. My name's Virgil Beersel. Campaign website's vbsenate.com. Email vbeers@gmail.com. Email me. I'll talk to you. You can text me at 325-215-1886. Don't call me because I won't answer if I don't recognize the number. I am available. We can discuss this. If you want to know how to easily win, we need to get 1 million or 2 million people to put up $1 each. That's not going to break you folks. It won't break me or anybody. and I'm in worse shape financially than any of you are. $2 million could sway this election. This is a primary election. Last primary election, Cornyn come up, I think they had around 2 million votes, period. And there's something like 19 million Texas voters. We can take this election from Cornyn, and we can take it from Paxton. Colin Allred, he won't talk about this, so I don't think he's even in the running. It's between Paxton and Cornyn and me. I believe we can vote. We can beat them because this is their Achilles heels. They won't talk about jobs for Texans. I will talk about jobs for Texans. Get in touch with me. Give me a holler. Get off your butt and realize that your future is on the line. Talk to every voter in Texas. I don't care if you got to go to old folks' home, the young folks' home. I don't care if you got to go to college and high school or whatever it takes. Talk to these people. It's time we put Texans back to work in Texas. All jobs. 100% of all jobs created in Texas should go to Texans. When Abbott comes out and says 15,000 votes were created this month or whatever, 15,000 Texans should be working. Not 7,500, 15,000. We can do this, folks, but we got to get off our butts. Thank you. Goodbye. Please share, like, and subscribe, and all that bullshit. Thank you.